Do you remember me? I am Medea. I am Medea. I was a country girl, and yet I had the mind of a young god. Do you remember how the words dripped from my tongue and turned into coins of gold? Each word a gold coin. Everything was so silent, yet I hear so many voices, and the dust of memory covers my arms. Do you remember me? Do you remember me? I almost remember myself. I was spirited, a fast runner, racing through the countryside with the mind of a young god. I feel like I could wrench, vomit whole rivers. I feel that I could rise, but I cannot rise. I take to my bed, yet I have no bed. I have no place. I have no place to rest. I have no stone. I have no stone for my head. I just walk to and fro. I go to and fro across an entire sea. I retreat and go out to sea again. Back and forth, like a pendulum. Not of gold, but rust. Rust. I wind a cloth around my head, for it is coming, a nerve storm. I can feel it triggering, the current source of suffering, stones pelting the human spring, and I am myself, and I am another, and I am a mother, no longer a mother. Again. See them. They're observing me, they're looking at me. I see them stitching words and verbs upon the sails of a great ship, words that used to be mine. Do you remember when I spoke? Coins of gold dropped from my mouth and floated in the little pond where we bathed our sons. Where we bathed our sons. There is a memory of warmth, a fleece of gold that I wrapped about me as a child. They would call to me, Medea, Medea, where are you going? Give us back the golden fleece. It is not for you. It is not for you, and yet it was. It belonged to me. I dreamed it. It was mine. The golden fleece, it was mine, all mine. I dreamed of it. I knew it. I knew it before I was born. I tasted the gold of it, and the gold of it was in my veins, in my blood. And I spoke it. I spoke it and made it flesh, made a coin that dropped from my tongue, and I beguiled you. Jason, Father of of our children. Did you love me? Did you love me? Or did you love my golden tongue? I was just a country girl with the mind of a young god who loved you and took a dagger to the heart of our own flesh. I left my father. I left my brother. I left my people. I betrayed my calling for the love of you. Look at you. Your hands, your face, melting like the wax of a sacred candle. I saw your face when you saw your heirs, your sons lying in a pool of blood that was not red, but gold. The gold from me, from my veins. They had it within them. And had they grown, my sons, had they grown when they spoke, drop by drop, the golden tears, the golden coins would drop into a pool where they would bathe their sons that will never come, that will never come. Not of your blood, nor mine. Our blood has been drained and dried. I am Medea. I am Medea. Do you remember me? Do you remember as you walk back and forth in your grief? Do you see my face? Do you remember my caresses? Do you remember caressing our little sons? The joy of our life, our dead life. took several deep breaths, for his heart was beating madly. What cord would bind him? Bit of music? A ribbing raving? How should he be decorated? A pair of wings fashioned in gold, an ancient garment, the remnants of a child's coat, dissolving in a vat of tears. He steadied himself. He had, in his perversity, welcomed such lamenting, for he was feverish in the tears of any one of the adoring cooled him, until he became powerless to stop their flow. And then the tears filled him with revulsion. No one can enter a soul composed of tears, or one would surely drown. And it occurred to him that standing in this place, having no air, no sun, no beloved, that he was alone, and he must be to himself his own son, and his own father, and his own companion, to love and to elevate oneself as a minor god, pressing against the blue and burning into form all at once the complexity of the self and all its purity. It was all revealed to him in one flash, the interconnectedness of all beings, burning into a form of its own. And the sea turned around him, and he was a being given to the sea. And the sleeves of his white shirt billowed amid sighs of release, and he addressed the foam. Purity in the arms of a child is a smothered lamb, a crushed joy. And for one moment, he saw the foam mount and mushroom, a torso of cloud that hardened, and he opened his shirt, and he desired nothing more than to stretch out and be absorbed. And his blood was sounding, and his ears were ringing, and he was more than a little annoyed to find that he was weeping. And he spread his naked arms to the sun like a savage. He stretched them into dawn and its warmth. And he believed he could do anything. He believed his fever, his elevated temperature, it would give him unlimited mobility. Thus nourished, refreshed, he was hardened. He would harden, expand, and all the muscles were contracting. He was the moth, the butterfly, and the larva wriggled about him, hardened and cracked, and he could feel it coming. And all he could do was to draw what could be drawn, and shed what was wretched, and all the muscles were contracting, and images rushed with Amazon force, some pleasurable, some glowing and strange, sickly, a glowing high, the helmet of skin, and he could feel everything, the purity, wherein all formulas of light and death are exposed, and all the muscles were contracting, and all the muscles were contracting, and all the muscles were contracting, and he was emerging, drenched in pink and vibrant, the skin pulled back by the hand of God. Where's my script? Is this it? Is this my script? Okay, but where do I start? What do I do? Oh, here? Okay. I'm 90 feet up. I'm 90 feet up. And attached to each foot is the deck of a ship, right? Is this okay? Picking through the ruins with a stick, with leaves against my legs, at the bottom of my feet, in my pocket, a silky roll of my stockings, and my stomach, the fluid music of the crowd, the hot plates, the suspicious rivers, the ripple in the water. It's just a rib. It's just another floating dog. It's just another floating dog, man. Come on. What do you want me to say? Dumb and brittle. I can't speak. I got salt in my, I don't know, I got salt in my eyes. I can't see, I'm unable to read my lines. I can't read it. I don't know. It's all the lights. The filmmaker is blinded by the bright light, by the bright night. The night is bright. He's gone underground. He's gone under. He's gone somewhere. And there's an assassin. He's going undercover. Fascist, lover. It doesn't matter. The scenes of Pasolini